Hello everyone, it is DJ's Bricks here, and welcome to another minifigure showcase. And I know the Far From Home one still isn't here yet. I still gotta order some pieces, and then it will be done. So today I'm taking a look at all the LEGO Spider-Man villain minifigures and big figs that I have ever owned. So, now I have owned a total of 23. But there are 3 missing here. There's the Green Goblin Big Fig, Beetle, and the Dr. Octopus minifigure from 2012. So I'm going to talk about those 3 by image, and then we'll move on to some actual minifigures. So the first minifigure on the list is the 2012 LEGO Doc Ock minifigure. I don't remember the name of the set that it comes from, but it came with Iron Fist, Spider-Man, and then this Dr. Octopus minifigure. This thing is long gone. I've lost it, okay? So I'm sorry it's not in the video, but maybe I'll order a new one. Up next, we have 2013 Venom. The first LEGO Venom minifigure ever to be released, and it's from the Ultimate Spider-Man animated show. This isn't in mint condition. It's from 2013, so I tried to keep it in as best condition as I could, because he's my favorite Spider-Man villain. So when I heard there was like a Venom and I got it for Easter, I was like, yes, thank you! So he's got 4 tentacles coming out of his back that can kind of move, or you can bend them all like this, and then you could, here, give me a second, and then you could spin it. It's like it's the, quick to the Venom copter. He does have back torso printing, but really all no. Really all it is just the white spider again. I like the head printing and everything, but this came in, what was it called? It had a Spider-Man Cycle Chase. Yeah. It had Nick Fury's car, Venom, and then Spider-Man's motorcycle. I actually really want to reorder that set so I could, like, get it again. But, we'll see. Now we have Dr. Doom. Now, Dr. Doom is a Fantastic Four villain. I know. But he was in a Ultimate Spider-Man set. He's got the really old cape, like the thicker cape, which they do stay in one position, so I mean, that's cool, but I like the newer ones better. He's got some back printing there. Oh, and if you turn them around, I like the hood color, and then I love how you can see the skin tone of his eyes through the helmet. And then if you take this off, it kind of hides those gold things holding up his cape. So that's a really great minifigure. But on to another image minifigure. So now we have Beetle, which is over at my cousin's house because I decided to give it to him because they wanted some LEGO minifigs, and I was just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just give it to him. So, yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this figure. You can get it in the Daily Bugle Showdown. Yeah. I forgot to mention, Venom is from 2013, Dr. Doom, okay, Doc Ock is from 2000, no, blah. Okay, I mentioned that. Venom's from 2013, Dr. Doom's from 2013, Beetle's from 2013, and then, I'll start saying the year from now on. So, Electro is from 2014. Now, this Electro minifigure is amazing. I love the use of these transparent blue arms, and a transparent blue head with just some printing on the front. Great back torso printing. I love the blue color they went for with his face, body, and legs. They used some white hands, and he does come with, he actually came with 5 electricity bolts, which I used to have like 20 of these, but I traded a bunch of them for Pokemon cards like 5 years ago. But he came with this really cool like spinning thing with had 4 lightning bolts, and then he had one on his hand, one in one hand, and then he had a green emerald in the other. It was a really cool set. Spider-Trike versus Electro, but I can't rebuild it anymore. Now we have the Big Fig, the only Big Fig on this list, the Big Fig Green Goblin. Now, I actually really missed this big fig because it was a really cool Green Goblin. I forgot the name of the set, but it had Green Goblin on his glider, Mary Jane, Power Man, Spider-Man's helicopter. It came out in 2014. I don't remember the name, but overall, great big fig. For our final 2014 minifigure, this is the only Amazing Spider-Man 2 Lego set they ever made, and I am counting it as a Lego set. So, in 2014, so 5 years ago, I was at Toys R Us, and I had two options. This poly bag, or there was another poly bag that was like another Marvel one. It was like an Avengers one or something. And I was like, ooh, that's from the new Spider-Man movie coming out. And my mom said I could only get one, and I chose this guy. And I'm really glad I did, because I wouldn't have him if I didn't choose that. And it is a great minifigure. He's got some shine on his eyes. Wait, let me tip the camera up just a little bit. He's got some shining on his eyes. Now, a little fact, this little battery thing over here that says, like, how much his power is and, like, the warning. Because that's how they kill him. They overload him with the electricity. But that battery is actually supposed to be on this side. Because at the end of the movie, it zooms in on his head. And then it shows the battery on this side. And then he explodes. So, I don't know if Lego made that mistake, just made that mistake or not. But, I like how the legs are black and the arms are black. And, like, the legs, they're not dual molded. They just have that cool printing. And I'm okay with the gray torso. Like, it's a really, really great minifigure. And I'm really glad that I have it in my collection. Starting off our 2015 minifigures, we have, tentacles coming off. There we go. Starting off with our 2015 minifigures, we got Carnage. When I saw this set in Walmart about 4 years ago, I freaked out. My mom was with me, and she actually owed me some money at the time, like $12 or something. And I asked her for it. She said if she got it, I wouldn't get the money. I was like, I am okay with that. Because it came with Miles Morales, and I didn't know who that was. I did not know who Miles Morales was at the time. So when I seen Carnage and Miles Morales in the same set, well, I thought it was the Black Spider-Man, but like a special version from the comics. So I asked for it. And I prefer this Carnage better because he's got, because he's got arm printing. He's got some really cool printing on his chest and legs, even on like the toes. And his head looks really accurate to the comic book, because the newer Carnage, his mouth is a different color, and he's all different. Like, he's still got the toe but no arm printing. So if anything, take off these arms and put them on there, and change the head, and I think it'd be a nice, actual, like, custom Carnage. He has the same tentacles that Venom did, except his back torso printing is literally legit about the same as his front torso printing. There's not really much of a difference. The only way to really tell is, like, to watch, like, a YouTube video or something, or just to really pay attention to where, like, the abs or whatever are. But I guess with the tentacles, you could do, quick, to the Carnage Copter. Up next, we have our very first ever Sandman minifigure. Now, I really like this figure a lot. There's just one problem I have with it. The sand printing on the shirt. I don't think Lego should have done that, because it's the first time we're getting a Sandman with, like, a flesh head and stuff. It was our first ever Lego Sandman. And I love the hair use and the head and how they, like, made it into sand over here. But I wish they wouldn't have put sand on the shirt, because then we can't just make a flesh flip Marco. Like, if you change this arm to green and that hand to flesh, and then, like, maybe change the pants to, like, a darkish brown, still, you can see sand on him. So, I mean, I guess you could say, oh, I got some sand on me from the beach. But, like, really? He does have a second face. Yeah, he's the first minifigure in this list that actually has a second face so far. Our final 2015 minifigure is Rhino. Now, his head, I believe it was introduced in this set. The Rhino and Sandman villain team up. Oh, I haven't been saying where you can get the minifigures. Okay, Dr. Doom you can get in the Daily Bugle Showdown. Dr. Octopus from 2012. What was that set called? I forgot. But it had, like, Iron Fist, Doc Ock, Spider-Man, Beetle, Daily Bugle Showdown, Electro, Spider-Trike versus Electro, the other Electro, Polybag, Carnage's Shield, Skytack, and then Sandman and Rhino are both Sandman and Rhino villain team-up. The only exclusive thing is his torso printing. Like, it's supposed to look like a t-shirt with, like, some vest over it. And I do still have the Rhino mech, which you open up the head here, and then that little area. And you just put him in right there. Now, this did come out after The Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I think they kind of based it off of that. I think they should have done better with the hands, because his hands are just stud shooters, so if you just... And he does have a nice 77 sticker, so if you just push those... I didn't catch it. They do shoot out, but I'm not going to shoot out all of them, because I'm never going to see the studs again. I was lucky enough to even find this one. But, yeah. And he even looks like Rhino from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So I think LEGO just didn't want to make a big fig of Rhino and, like, make a new mold. But, I guess that's alright. At least we still got a Rhino, I mean, and a cool mech build, am I right? Moving on to the 2016 minifigures, we have Scorpion. Our first ever LEGO Scorpion, and will probably be our first one for a while. Now, I love this minifigure. I love the new mold that they had made for the his Stinger. Dang, that shadow's really big over here. Like, from my point of view, it looks really creepy. They used a silver tooth piece, or claw piece, for his Spike Stinger. I forgot what his real name is. But he will probably be actually popping up in the MCU as Scorpion soon, because Scorpion is in the MCU. He was in the post-credit scene of Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, this one was released in 2016, but I didn't get it from the Bridge Battle set. I got this from a 2018 Junior set that came with Spider-Man's car and Scorpion's car, but since it was released in 2016, I'm counting it as a 2016 minifigure. Up next on the 2016 list is one of my favorites of Spider-Man villain minifigures, Hobgoblin. Now, when I first heard about the Ghost Rider set, I freaked out, and then I heard about Hobgoblin, I was like, oh, I remember him, he's the orange-green goblin. He's got a second head. He's like an angry face, and I love the orange cape. I was able to keep this in a nice mint condition. Well, it's not mint condition, but close to. Little satchel printing, and then I love the dual molded legs of navy blue and orange. That's a really rare combination that they decided to go with. Up next, we have 2016 Doc Ock, which I actually used the pieces for to make my custom classic suit Mysterio. I believe he comes with the best Doc Ock arms of all time, because these ones actually look like the ones from Spider-Man 2. So you just turn them around and attach them to him. They can kind of move around like this, and then these can actually rotate, and they're adjustable. Like, these things are so postable, and then you can close these and grip onto minifigures and stuff. Really great minifigure, really great arms too. I love the new piece that they had made for this. It actually is kind of cool when you spin them around, like... Oh, there he goes. Oops. So you can get him in the Doc Ock's Tentacle Trap from 2016, which I think is retired now. But I guess you can order him off eBay if you really want him. For our final 2016 minifigure, we have Mighty Micro's Green Goblin. Now, this little sucker is not cute in any way. That face is awful. There's no other face. Oh god, that's even creepier. I like the ear, hat, mold thing, the pumpkin on the front, and then the really weird face. Nothing else much to say about this minifigure, but now let's move on to 2017. Now, this is actually our only 2017 minifigure, because unfortunately I did not get either of the two Homecoming sets, but I am ordering Beware the Vulture, so I will have Shocker and Vulture soon. So maybe I will do an updated video, like, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but then I'll have 25 Spider-Man villains, and that will be enough for like at least 4 Sinister Sixes, like, holy S-word. But anyways, this is Mighty Micro Scorpion. Now, I don't actually have the set, I just have the minifigures because I traded them from my friend. I like the face, how he's like really angry, and same Scorpion thing, and then the yellow Stinger this time. He does have some back printing, yeah, the other Scorpion, he also had some back printing as well. he just got a nice scorpion symbol. He did also come with a really cool green Lego like scorpion, like an actual like Lego scorpion. It's really cool. It's in like a lime green color, and that's actually really rare for a Lego scorpion. So if you want to like change a color of a scorpion, then I guess go ahead and use that one. Now, technically, this is a 2018 minifigure now. So we are starting 2018 because where I live in the U.S., these sets were released for me December 2018 so that kids could get them for Christmas. Because that's how I got all my sets. I got all 5 of the new Spider-Man sets for Christmas. So, this is my first ever, like, actual Green Goblin minifigure, which I really like. He does have a second face. God dang it. He's got, like, an angry looking face to him. I love the lime green and purple combination. Again, not dual molded legs, but it makes it look like it. It's really cool. And he actually looks like he has scales all over him. That's a really cool look that they gave him. He's got his worn out satchel in the back, and then that kind of looks like a torn hood or a torn cape. Really cool. It just sucks that the junior sets don't really come with stud shooters because his glider is so basic. I'm probably going to try to build the one that's coming out for the new Lego Spider-Man Vexed by Venom, so it's a better glider for him. Up next for our 2018 minifigures, we have the new Carnage. Now, I'd say this looks more like a veiny look, and now it actually kind of looks like a V on the front and the back because it's just a little bit of orange in the center. And then it goes down to his toes and the top of his legs, and then there you got his orange mouth and his different eyes this time. And if you actually take this off, they do give him these really cool new built tentacles. This also looks cool to spin around. I think this is a new piece that came out in red, and it looks really cool. And also now I have a bunch of this piece in red, so that's really cool. A really great minifigure overall. Up next for 2018, we have Doc Ock from the junior set. Doc Ock's Diamond Heist. Yeah. So since it's a junior set, terrible arms, but it is nice to get these in a silver color. That's really cool. He does have a second face as well. So now, okay. So this face he's meant to look angry, and this face he's meant to look scared because his eyebrows are raised. Well, if you put this on him, he looks more angry. Well, this one he looks like he's cackling, this one he looks angry, but he's actually supposed to look scared and then cackling. So yeah, really cool minifigure. I love to get these in silver, and I have an extra one, so maybe I'll use that for something else. Next up, we have Vulture. Oh yeah, that's right. You can get Green Goblin 2018 minifigure in the, it was a junior set. I forgot what it was. It was like Spider Cars. You know what? Give me a second. I have the box. Come on. What's the set called? Spider-Man Car Chase. Alright. So you can get that Green Goblin minifigure in Spider-Man Car Chase, and you can get the new Carnage and Spider-Man's Bike Rescue. And then I already told you where you can get Doc Ock's Diamond Heist. And this you can get in Spider-Man's Spider Crawler. Now, the thing that sucks about this minifigure is actually they use this same head for all the Vulture minifigures. I know it looks like him, but Jesus Christ. More stubble dots, looks really cool. If you take off this piece, it's got some back printing, some really cool back printing there. And then you can actually attach these really cool built-in wings, brick-built wings, which make him kind of lean back a little bit. I really like these, especially the way these stickers turned out and everything. And also I love how close this gets to the camera. I can actually make it get closer. Can you imagine this? Just... yeah, that's really cool. And I love the use of this piece, like with the printed jet on there. Alright, he's about to fall off. Oh, there he goes. Up next, we have the new and improved Sandman, which I'm actually going to be using I've been using for the Sand Elemental in Spider-Man Far From Home. This is the reason why we didn't get one for Far From Home, is because we recently got this one, which does look like him. He does have a second face, so this one he's like drooping, like screaming, dripping sand at his mouth. This one he looks kind of confused. And then he's got a new sand mold. Well, no, apparently I heard it's from Ninjago, but to me it's new, so I'm going to call it new. What is happening? Okay. So it's like tan and dark tan mixing together to make up Sandman. And he does come with a hammer and then another base, but I currently have the base taken apart for a multi-build for Molten Man and Hydra Man. I mixed them all together. You'll see that in a video soon. You can get this guy in Spider-Man Spider Color as well. For our final 2018 minifigure, we have the new and improved Venom. Now, basically the only thing that has changed is the head and the torso. Now, I do love the mouth on this one because it can show the tongue in there. Like, LEGO really needs to do a printed head or new molded head with a tongue coming out, because Venom has a really long tongue and it's always outside of his mouth. So we need to get one like that, and if we do, a bunch of Venom fans are gonna freak out. They're gonna be like, yes, yes, finally. Maybe they'll say something else, I don't know. I actually am using the whole, like, if you take off the head and then put it on a different head, I am currently coming up with a custom black suit Spider-Man minifigure. You'll see that in my Spider-Man Far From Home showcase. Alright, on to 2019. Now, one of my favorite Marvel villains of all time, Mysterio, the Master of Illusion. I love the new fishbowl mold that they decided to go with. Like I said, I have 3 of this, so I'm really happy with that. I also have 3 Mysterios, so that's also pretty cool, so that now I can create duplicates of him. Nice, cool back torso printing, and I love the purple, the magenta type cape, and now it's the softer material. Just, little tip, don't push down on the fishbowl or the head too much, because it will tear up the cape. Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, caught it this time. See, look, the holes have expanded on mine because I've been doing that, but now I don't do that really. Now he just has a plain silver head, and then, like I said, new fishbowl mold. And you can get him in all the Far From sets except for the blister pack. He's literally in all the Far From Home sets. Now, for our final minifigure, we have Hydra Man. Now, you can get him in Hydra Man's attack from LEGO Spider-Man Far From Home. Man. I really like his torso printing, how like the water's making up his muscles and everything, and bubbles everywhere. And then I love the printing for his face and then the back of his head. His base, like the water base you can put him on, is currently taken apart, like I said, for a multi-build with Multiman and Sandman. So I can't really put him on there and show you guys right now, but he is my most recent addition to my villains collection. So again, overall, I have a total of 23 minifigures. Well, I didn't tell you guys this, but Beetle is still, it's still in my family. I gave it away to my cousin so I could get it back, but I don't really want to bug him about it. I lost the Doc Ock from 2012, but I did own it at some point, so that's why I put it in this video. And then the Green Goblin Big Fig I still have, but I gave it to my little brother so he could play with it because he really likes Big Figs. That's also why I don't have any of my Age of Ultron Hulk Big Figs anymore, and that's why you guys haven't seen any of those sets yet. So, anyways, I have a bunch of Spider-Man villains. Now, technically, if I count Multiman, like the brick-built Multiman, then, like, right here I have 20. If I count Multiman, I have 21. And if I count the duplicates of Mysterio, then I would have 23. Yeah, 23. So if I get Beetle back, and I rebuild and I find the Green Goblin, then if I add those two, then I have 22. Then if I add Multiman, I have 23. Then I would still need one more, and then I could have 4 Sinister Sixes. Maybe even with just 20 villains. Maybe like the terrifying 20. But they'd all have to be different. Like no duplicates. Like no... Look, how many duplicates do I have? I have 2 Venoms. I have 1 Doctor Doom. Okay, so I'd probably go with this Venom because he's got tentacles. So 1, 2... let's go for a more comic book look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's only 13. Plus Multiman makes 14. So I'd still need 6 more if I wanted to make it. Well, maybe they can all come in from different dimensions. I don't know. Use your imagination. Okay? Like I do. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment. Oh god, I'm so tired. My little brother woke me up at 3 a.m. Never mind. Alright, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, never have time to post a video. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next video. Bye for now.